Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Gasoline prices are to fall this week after 5 straight weeks of increases, which took them to the highest they have been since September 2014. The decline was announced by Petrojam earlier today. Dashan Hendricks is at the Smart Board to tell us more.
A decline in the price of gasoline. The state-owned refinery says it will be cutting the price of both E1087 and E1090 gasoline by $1.84, easing them off their 3-year highs achieved last week. The price of both regular diesel and the low sulfur diesel also goes down, but regular diesel going down this week by 16 cents, while low sulfur diesel is down 81 cents. The price of kerosene, that declines as well, going down by some 77 cents, but propane is up 76 cents, and butane cooking gas goes up this week by some 43 cents. It's now back to you.
Thanks, Dashan. Peter Bunting, the opposition spokesman on commerce, has suggested that politicians do not take great interest in dealing with issues affecting businesses because they do not know how to run a business. Mr. Bunting made the observation while addressing Tuesday's ceremony marking ARC Manufacturing's launch of its new $200 million wire mesh plant.
This much is true for all economies.
If we want to see employment and GDP growth really move, we're going to have to get the small and medium-sized enterprises going vibrantly and dynamically. Because in any economy worldwide, that's where the majority of the employment comes from, and that's where growth will also come from.
A known fact among politicians who have often articulated the merits of promoting a strong, small and medium-sized sector. Problems identified affecting those businesses include the lack of adequate financing, overburdening taxes and access to market. But despite those issues being debated ad nauseum over many years, solutions seem slow in coming. Peter Bunting offers this explanation why.
I will tell you, one of the challenges we have in Parliament, I don't think there are enough business persons in Parliament. And not because you're bad-minded, but unless you actually operate in business, you don't understand some of the challenges that business persons, and in particular, producers face.
He said one of the issues stifling businesses is the level of informality they are forced to engage in because of taxes. 43% of Jamaican businesses operate informally, according to a recent study from the Inter-American Development Bank, IDB, many hiding from the taxman, according to Peter Bunting.
When somebody starts as small, they hope to become a medium size, and medium hopes to become large. And therefore you want to start with a corporate type structure. You want to establish a company from your small. You don't want to operate as a sole proprietor and then you reach a stage where you're trying to transition into a company. But a sole proprietor has the first 1.5 million of income tax-free, while a company starts paying taxes from the first dollar.
Mr. Bunting says that is a disincentive to people registering their small businesses as companies, an issue he says he and his government colleague Carl Samuda will have to work on. For the Business Day, I am Dashan Hendricks.
Currency trading ended today with the US dollar selling for $126.51. The Canadian dollar is selling for $99.63. The pound sterling costs $167.18, while the euro is going for $149.49. Stocks ended mostly lower today, pulling the JSE index down more than 2,220 points, while the junior market index gained 62. The winners of the day included 138 Student Living, CAC 2000, Siboney Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Lasco Distributors, Sagicor Group, and Stationery and Office Supplies. On the losing end, though, there are AMG Packaging and Paper, Carib Cement, Dolphin Cove, Jamaica Broilers, JMMB Group, Mayberry Investments, Proven Investments, and Supreme Ventures. And that's the Business Day. I'm Herman Green. Good evening.